Is it just me, or do the stairs in Zone Mortalis just not really attach very well? They're really wobbly. There's got to be a better way to make these work without gluing them together or drilling loads of magnet holes. Welcome back to the State of Play. If I had to take a wild guess, I'd say this video will be the most viewed out of all my previous videos, all 7 of you. Because the stairs are the part that most people have an issue with. Not a they don't work issue, because they do, but in a they're just not sturdy, they don't clip on, they don't attach, they're a bit wobbly, not very modular, unless glued. By now you've probably realised I don't want to glue them because that's the opposite of the modular table I'm actually aiming for. Now I know I had issues, and I had to figure out a way to make these stairs work better for modularity. The design of the stairs is great, the way they go together is genius, but they just don't attach in any substantially stable way to any of the platforms. They have this little clippy part that isn't actually a clip, and an implied friction fit that doesn't actually have any friction. They just seem to lounge casually on the platforms like a drunk at a bar. I wanted them to stand up on their own, and just like the drunk, they can't. I wanted them to attach to the rest of the terrain and just stay there, but they don't. I wanted them to not fall over when you put models on them, and I don't want to be forced to glue them to platforms because that limits the modularity of the platforms that I've already built. So what do we do, other than not getting drunk at a bar? We'll get back to that later. Stairs, not the bar. Although, first let's talk about the best way to assemble your stairs. The instructions in the kit give you 2 possible options for making stairs. A mid-landing shaped stair where you can make a left or a right turn, or go straight, or do all 3. And a long straight stair. You can put handrails on either side depending on how you want the stair, but there's a few others I'd also recommend building if you have enough kits. A third that I've called the upper landing stair, because it has an upper landing, and it works just like the mid-landing stair. And a fourth one I've called the floating stair, which is made without legs. And this can be made in a few different ways. Depending on how many stair kits you ended up with, you can even make a 5th one, a broken stair, with its broken pieces as a separate part. Now, the absolute best way to assemble these for modularity is to never glue the landing shaped stairs together fully. So you're left with 2 parts, one like this, and one like this. This allows you to put the stairs together any way you want, and they can curve around columns and walls. With enough kits, you can make every combination of stairs you might ever need or want. As you're seeing these, you're probably noticing that they either stand up on their own or simply clip onto the platform. For the ones that self-stand, it's just 2 sections of a pipe, or exactly half a pipe, which happens to be the perfect size to glue directly underneath an upper landing stair. So if you've got some of these pipes spare, cut them in half and glue them under here. But seriously, anything at all of the correct height would work. And now you've got stairs that stand on their own. So how do we get the stairs to clip on? No, it's not magnets. Magnets would need to be on both the platforms and the stairs, and you'd only be able to attach them where you put the magnets. Plus you'd have to drill hundreds of precise little holes everywhere, and well, that's literally a job in itself. A much quicker way is just to make the top of the stair into a friction clip. The clips are just these little tabs cut from the platforms that I had left over after assembling those. And I can say this now. Check out my platforms video for more info on those. It's a milestone for me. But you could just easily use a small piece of sprue. All you need to do is hold one of the platform pieces with the tab in place at the top of the stairs, and glue the small tab under the top stair so it holds the platform quite tightly. Do the same with the other side, and you have a clip. It's that easy. It really should have been part of the original design if you ask me, but no one asked me. Probably because Games Workshop and I haven't really kept in touch for 33 years since I got that letter published in White Dwarf back in the 80s. So they probably forgot. Yeah, forgot. Using these clips really helps you out, especially if you're making a floating straight stair or a floating L or T stair, so you can have stairs going from one level to another without worrying about them falling off. And you can clip them onto any protruding platforms. They're not limited to the platforms with the tabs. Having these simple clips on the stairs just keeps them in place, stable and sturdy, because probably like you, I was getting irritated with them falling over at the slightest breeze. So that's it. Stairs that actually work for modularity that don't need to be glued. I'll leave you with a selection of ways you can use these. And everything here is modular, fits together, holds together where it needs to, and comes apart and stores away. As always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. If this content is helping you out, please do remember to like and subscribe. I don't have a funny comment for this one. Sorry.